sunlight, desire. Avec slide.
Hardest thing with setting for competitions is you're trying to create problems that are easy to fall off but not necessarily hard to get up, and sometimes this requires subtleties, and if you're here it won't work, and if you're here it will work. So the idea of today's video is to take you around some of today's more challenging competition routes that are somewhere sort of in the middle of the grade range, that have got some sort of subtleties to them, that if you unlock that particular trick then the problem might work for you. If you don't unlock the trick then that problem is going to feel it's impossible. This one, it's that problem. This one's all about low leg spring. So the key on this one is when you get onto the mantle, have a hand up here, the key is going to be turning your hand so that it brings your body into the wall. Okay? So you rock up, and then here, you turn that hand. My body is much closer to the wall now, allowing me to get my heel on, up onto the spring, I can adjust my foot, and walk up, and there's a little pop at the top. Now the problem that Mark's about to attempt here is a beautiful comp problem, 4 slopers and then a good 5-6 foot up to the final catch. If you try and muscle your way through this one, it spits you out really quickly. So you'll notice Mark's just turned his right hand, foot swap, lots of small movements, and this last bit's about dynamic timing, catch. It's not comfortable, there's no foot to stabilise, it is what it is, you've got to get the bounce. Get tired of this bit, and turn around. Yeah. This problem contains a number of moves that feel really off balance and they don't feel like they're going to work. If you're used to finding easier problems where moves feel secure, so you make a move, it's off balance, and then as soon as your foot's down everything's fine again, this is the kind of problem that you really won't like. It's worth getting used to it because as you move through the harder grades, there'll be more out of balance moves and be more positions that feel that you're going to spin off, and learning to control that's an important part of your climbing technique. Tiny pebbles, each about the size of a cherry tomato. Now again, the holes are small, so everyone dismisses it. Small holes doesn't mean that the movement's hard. Let's have a look. First of all, here it is. This part is the foothold. This is the hold, but this is the bit that your foot's going to stick to. Let's be fair. This is a terrible foothold. The hardest part of this climb is standing on the foothold. If you can stand on the foothold, you can do the rest of it. But because it's a bad foothold, Anybody who's got a little bit of experience trying to get a part of things first time will take one of these, a brush, you can clean it that you can stand on, and then you'll notice that if we look at the bottom of my climbing sheet, they're great, right? Whereas actually climbing rubber is flat. So, a little bit of spit on your hands. Clean all of the dust off. If you rub your shoes, it's on the rubber, it's quite warm. And then, not that you'll hear it on the video, but they make little squeaky sounds, right? That tells you that your rubber's a hell of a lot thicker. It makes a massive difference, like absolutely. So, keeping that for clean. Stand. This is the hard bit. Trusting the foot. There it is. Now on the side handholds. I want those two. Now I'm going to turn them. That one, despite being small, you can lean on that all day. Your feet are never going to slip off those pebbles. Smiley face to finish. Small holds, small holds.
Okay, so on this one, it looks a reasonably improbable problem. The handholds are very low. I've got some quite high footholds, very little in the middle, and my next handhold's all the way up there. I've got this corner, so I'm going to be looking to try and get myself in that because I can bridge in it. And also I can see there's a feature here with a lot of chalk on it. Doesn't look great, but it might be just enough to keep me on the holds. Okay, so to start holds, we're going to have to just basically get involved. Not necessarily hard, it does look a bit messy. Some of them are just a bit like that.
Now I'm going to show you a way that those of us who've got slightly weaker fingers can help. Do it. So if we get in and get close, see this one? We've got a wee lump on it. So let's get a little bit more out of it. Let's split the fingers. Let's crimp there and there. Instead of putting the right on, we ignore this here. Just put my left arm there. There, a little bit low. Okay, and then bounce across. You can still see that the problem is by no means a pushover. But once you get to here, it's a big jump, big hold. But it's one of the problems that looks super intimidating when you start. Like those holds are awful, but how you start that makes a big difference to how it feels difficulty-wise, relatively. So there's a wee tip. Play with them. Also, those holds, brush them every single go because they're grim.